Hey guys, Dean here. So today we're going to be talking about how you can invest $1,000 if you had it right now to invest and you have no clue what to do with it. The average person, or young person mainly, the average investor, oftentimes might only have $1,000 to invest in or a couple of $100 of spare cash that they've set aside and they don't know how to use it. Rest assured, here's what I would personally do with $1,000 right now and what asset classes I would put it into and what I'd personally invest in. Now the first section of this video will cover the best and greatest investment, which is investing in yourself, and the second part of the video will cover investing in assets such as the stock market, crypto and similar other asset classes. Now this video is based on my personal opinion and experience and from my knowledge and what I would do with my money, but what you should do with your money is your choice, and I'd recommend consulting a financial advisor because this is not official investing advice. So let's jump into it. So investing in yourself. Investing in yourself with this money can work towards in the future improving your income earning potential and income earning power. Especially if you're making an average salary or low pay, reinvesting it into a venture or something which can pay off dividends in the future is going to be something which is really worthwhile doing. For an example, if you're a YouTuber, investing in better equipment and gear or software to then improve your videos will eventually lead to eventual growth and thus income based off of the success from your channel because your videos improved in quality and people enjoy watching them and your channel grows. Now with a business startup, this could be investing in products or an inventory of products or the ads to then advertise those products and scale your business up, such as with e-commerce or dropshipping, that will then eventually lead to more sales and profit that can be further invested in later. This is investing in your own business ventures that will pay off later regardless of spending money right now. Also, investing in knowledge is very important too. Investing in a quality, well-rated course which people get good results from, books, ebooks and audiobooks to learn about your own personal craft that you want to get into, an endeavor that you're interested in, or about money will eventually allow you to then trade this knowledge you've acquired and learned for money in your field. And it can also be applied to launching a business which is based on your own niche. This is because the trade of knowledge is very important and there's a lot of value in that. An example is this channel. After learning a ton of knowledge from books, podcasts, documentaries, TED Talks and real life trial and error and a lot of YouTube videos, and through freelancing and doing certain things online which either worked or failed, I can offer that knowledge which I've learned for free to talk about self-development, travel and money and how to make money, and this is an exchange of knowledge for money which seems to work. So the second part of the video, which is investing more so in asset classes and typical investments that you'd expect from this kind of video, so let's get into that. So first, if I had $1,000, I would probably just split it in half. Now hear me out. With $500 and then another $500, I would then invest it probably into two main asset classes. Now I have a video on how to invest in stocks, index funds and ETFs and how to make an account, and I'll link that down below for you guys wanting to get started who don't know how to break into that. You'll first need an ISA account in the UK or a Roth IRA in the USA to get started. This is an account which you're going to be using, and I personally recommend FreeTrade as a platform. I use the platform FreeTrade personally and it's what I've used to invest, and it has a very low monthly subscription model instead of paying specific commissions based on each and every trade that you make, which is something which you'll have to deal with on some of the more popular platforms. Now I do have a referral link which I've taken from the app from my account, which isn't sponsored, but if you do use it you can potentially get a free stock for yourself which helps you get started with investing, and I can also get one in turn too. So it's mutually beneficial. That link will be below in the description if you choose to use it. Namely, I would invest into ETFs, aka exchange traded funds and index funds. These are managed funds that allow you to invest generally in the market as a whole and diversify your investment. Now, I would specifically choose the S&P 500 index fund or an ETF based on it because it's what I know and it's what everyone recommends and it seems to work the best. Now, the S&P 500 index fund tracks the 500 largest USA companies in the US market. This basically means that your investment gets spread across these 500 companies, allowing for diversification and minimizing the risk of your investment. You're basically investing into the success of the US market as a whole when you do this. Now, the last $500, which is that other half which we split, which I mentioned initially, I'd invest that into crypto. Now, the reason I'd invest it into crypto, regardless of it being a much riskier investment, because we don't really have as much historical data as we do the stocks to show us that crypto could recover in the same manner that stocks always seem to do, I would still invest in this because there's a recession right now and it usually starts with a recession, then there's the bear market and then there's the bull market. This is where the price drops from 20% from the all-time high and then the price rises from that 20% dip from the initial drop. Now, the crypto market seems to work the exact same as this. There's less historical data, like I said. We only have data to show maybe 2 or 3 main crypto crashes where it's recovered. But the reason why I would still invest in this is because I still believe in it. Now, the main 2 crypto coins that I'd invest in, and the only ones I'd invest in, especially now, is Ethereum and Bitcoin. I just put $250 into Ethereum and $250 into Bitcoin. I wouldn't go into any meme coins, especially, and I wouldn't even go into any altcoins, which may actually still be quite good. The reason I wouldn't do this is because of the recession right now and the crypto crash, and a lot of these altcoins are a lot more riskier. I would typically have more faith in the recovery of Bitcoin and Ethereum much more than investing in something risky. Remember, when we have a risky investment, we want to minimize the risk, so we want to invest in what's tried and true to maximize our success potential. Now, buying both stocks and crypto during the recession and the crash is probably the best time to profit in the incoming years when the market recovers. We've seen people make a ton of profit, especially during the 2008 recession, and it really paid off dividends for their net worth when the future years rolled on. So this is a very risky thing to do, but this is where most of the rich people seem to make most of the money when the market's down. So it's really your choice if you want to choose to invest and potentially have a lot of success in the future from it. Now, all of these investments that you're going to make, if you decide to, is a set it and forget it kind of thing, right? After investing your $1,000, you can't just keep checking your portfolio. Don't keep checking the app to see the changes, because day by day, they will actually fluctuate quite a lot more than you think. From hour to hour, they're not really going to change too much, but you need to wait some years to actually get the benefits from your assets growing in profit. And you need to try and get the goal then on after to try and start investing 10 to 20% a month from your income into these investments. And you can split it the exact same way which I showed you that I would do, or you can invest in a different manner, maybe a different percentage split. But if you want to bolster your portfolio and keep building it up, I'd recommend doing this. The reason I won't keep checking the app as well is because with investing, you need a strong mindset. If you see something has gone down by like 20-50% or something like that, you're going to want to sell it and get your money back, and you'll made a big loss, right? Because it would have gone in red. You want to leave it for a long time and only invest money which you can afford to lose, so that you're not panicking and checking how it's doing. Because later, a few years later, you might check your portfolio, and when the market's recovered, you may have made a few 100% profit, for an example, which is kind of like an unrealistic thing, but you're definitely going to make profit when things go back up again. So if this video was useful, give the video a like and subscribe for more business, investing, and travel videos, and leave a comment below telling me how you would invest your money. Maybe you've seen some success and you have some tips to share which are different to mine, or you have a completely different strategy right now during this recession, or in general, in how you would split your investment into different asset classes and what you'd actually invest in. Let us know down below, because I'm really interested to read those differentiating opinions. Thanks for watching.